All of the liberal talking heads are giving their takes as to what went wrong for Kamala Harris in the 2024 election, and Bill Maher does the same on real time in the clip that I'm about to show you. At the beginning of this, Maher almost gets you thinking that he gets it. He almost gets you thinking that he's based. Then, his Trump derangement syndrome reveals its head, and his guest, Sarah Igzer, shuts him down for his delusion. Check this out.
But you can't scream about democracy and then have a guy run the table like this and not say, well, it's a mandate, right? Is that right or wrong? Is it a mandate?
Yes, the Harvard Institute of Politics student president came out with an op-ed today talking about how they weren't going to forego democracy for the sake of nonpartisanship. Set aside that they might have wanted to talk to a lawyer before saying their nonprofit was now going to be a partisan organization. But the idea that you're going to be pro-democracy by not giving a voice and allowing other students to hear from speakers that belong to the party that just won through a democratic process, like that's where the left has a problem. They become the party of the faculty lounge. They're so condescending. They're so arrogant. And again, not to beat the dead horse, the whole point is to be exclusionary. They're not accidentally exclusionary. It's the mission statement.
Yeah, no, I mean, I saw Kamala was on Saturday Night Live, as the losing candidate often is. It worked so well for Hillary. Let's run that back. And it just made me think, I'm sure every single member of the Saturday Night Live cast was a Harris supporter. But what if one of them wasn't? What if one of those cast members was for Trump? Would they have felt comfortable saying so? I really don't think so. They would have had to keep it to themselves. That's not a good place for us to be. I remember when... And that happens even more on the left.
Because someone voted for Trump, you don't get to then ostracize them from polite society.
I agree. And also, like, the problem with the left is that they don't want to deal with anyone who just likes Trump. I've been saying this for years. You can hate Trump. You can't hate everybody who likes him. It's half the country, and they're not all bad people. Politics isn't an extension of a person directly like that. Yes, it's easy for you to think you're better than Trump. He steals from charities and suggests shooting protesters in the legs. It's not a high bar. But that's not who these people are.
You know who ended the character debate in this country? It was the left with Clinton. Right? I mean, they're the ones who said character didn't matter in the White House, and now suddenly they think character matters a lot. I thought character mattered the whole time.
Well, Clinton has a way better character than Trump. Bill Clinton and Donald Trump? What was Bill Clinton's giant character flaw? He likes... Oh.
Who's he that doesn't like him back, by the way? He was accused of rape pretty incredibly.
That's true. That's true.
And the left told us he was the feminist president, that we were supposed to get behind him as women because otherwise you were a traitor to your gender. And by the way, people who didn't vote for Kamala Harris, I'm seeing a lot from the left say that it's because they're sexist. No! You don't have to vote for the woman who's only been in campaigning for 3 months because the dude put her in a position to fail.
See, Igzer makes a good point here, and the left, including Maher, is blinded by their own hypocrisy. They brush aside what Bill Clinton actually did. They brush aside the Doug Emhoff accusations. But Trump, well, oh, he's the worst misogynist, racist, fascist in the history of the world. You know, I've noticed so far that Trump's selection of women, first female chief of staff, female secretary of state, etc., Trump obviously values competent women. Is Trump's character perfect? No. But I also don't really care about his love life. I'm not looking to Donald Trump as the role model for my marriage or my faith. I don't look to politicians as role models for morals and character. Ben Shapiro said it well. Look at politicians like plumbers. We elect them to do a specific job. If my pipe is leaking, I need a competent plumber to fix it and get it working for me again. Trump was elected by the American people despite his character flaws, which I actually think have improved since he's been in the fire, to get a specific job done, which is to dismantle the deep state, drain the swamp, root out the corrupt bureaucracy, and get the government back working on behalf of the people. This is why he won. It's not that complicated.